player. With Leo the Cleatons. And now, places everybody, here is Jimmy Kimmel.
I appreciate it. I hope you're enjoying your lives. You know, we have a new candidate for president today. This morning, New Jersey Governor Chris Christie threw his onions in the ring. Governor Christie is, I don't even know what that means, but he's a Republican, which means he joins the 400 other Republicans running for president. Today, he spoke at length about foreign policy. He said he would be a strong defender of the United States against any and all attackers, particularly if they attack via bridge. He would cut them right off. Governor Christie declared his candidacy in the gym of his old high school in Livingston, New Jersey. And I thought this was nice. He started an announcement by bursting through the wall like the Kool-Aid guy. Kids loved it. The place was packed with enthusiastic supporters. But the one guy in particular really stood out as the most supportive supporter of all. Watch for the man in the back here.
And I am now ready to fight for the people of the United States of America. We'd still be under the crown of England. What's the limits to that conduct? We got to get it back in, and you can only do it by force.
Wait a minute. Did he say we got to get it back in and we can only do it by force? I'm surprised his wife didn't run out of the building the minute he did. The announcement today that he would be running officially ended Governor Christie's lifelong streak of not ever running. I have a lot more, by the way. I really do. You know, the reason he made his announcement at his old high school is because he knew, he went there, he knew they had flavored corn nuts in the vending machine. Just imagine how nervous the White House chef is right now. Is this the White House or a White Castle? Oh, thank you. The election's only 16 months away, folks. I got plenty of them. You know what I would do if I was Chris Christie? Seriously. If I was Chris Christie and everyone was focused on my weight, what I would do is I'd pick an even fatter running mate. Someone huge, like 600 pounds. That way, you know, stand next to each other at events, it's no big deal. It's like a peach next to a cantaloupe, you know? Anyway, Governor Christie joins an ever-growing field of Republican candidates, including Donald Trump, who sued Univision today for $500 million, which everyone's making a big deal about. But honestly, what future president hasn't sued a TV network for pulling his beauty pageant off the air? When Roosevelt did it, nobody said a word. Meanwhile, Kentucky Senator Rand Paul has been quiet lately, but today he became the first major party candidate to target donors in the marijuana industry. He was in Denver today hosting a briefing event during the Cannabis Business Summit that's going on up there. Courting marijuana donors is, I think it's a very good plan, because once they give you money, there's a good chance they'll forget and give you money again. But I don't know if you have to go to Colorado. Do you know if Rand Paul wants money from stoners, he should just become a pizza delivery guy. You get lots of them. It's a risky strategy courting this marijuana lobby because, you know, studies show that if Republicans smoke enough pot, they turn into Democrats, and then you've lost them. Hey, here's something for pot smokers to really noodle. We had an extra second today. Today, June 30th, is the day on which an extra second is added to the clock. It's called a leap second, and they do this every once in a while. It's not a scheduled thing. They do it to account for a discrepancy between the Earth's rotation and the atomic clock. So today really was longer than usual. By the way, you know that if you take a selfie during the exact second they add, you will automatically die? You will die instantly. Instantaneously. While we're on the subject of death, today was the first ever Asteroid Day. Asteroid Day is a day that was established today by scientists to raise awareness of the possibility that a big asteroid could hurtle into the Earth. And not that we'd ever see it coming because we're all looking at our phones, but it could hurtle into the Earth and kill all of us. This is a cosmologist. His name is Sir Martin Rees, reading the declaration that established Asteroid Day today as an annual thing.
I declare that I share the concerns of this esteemed community of astronauts, scientists, business leaders, artists and concerned citizens to raise awareness about protecting and preserving life on our planet by preventing future asteroid impacts. Thank you.
So you can see he really whipped everyone up into a frenzy is what he did. See, he needed the guy from the Chris Christie rally behind him going nuts. And yes, in case you were wondering, the guy on the end with the hair was the guitarist from Queen, Brian May. He really is. I guess he's a scientist. And when the asteroid comes, he's writing the soundtrack for it, so that'll be good. By the way, I like to point out that the guys who battle asteroids in movies, these guys are very, very different from the guys who battle them in real life. I mean, it couldn't be. So happy Asteroid Day, everyone. Let's get to work building one of those little triangle spaceships to fight these things. Apple today came out with something big. They launched Apple Music, which is a new streaming music service for $9.99 a month or $14.99 per family. You can access any of the tens of millions songs in the Apple Music library for no extra charge. Basically, Apple is now offering Spotify to their customers. But despite the similarities to Spotify and to Pandora and other music streaming sites, Apple is very enthusiastic about this new music service, and they're rumored to be even more excited about the service they're launching next.
You love your iPhone. You're obsessed with your iPad. You wear the Apple Watch. You subscribe to Apple Music. And now, Apple is excited to announce the next revolution. Just give us your money. For only $20 a month, you can give us $20 a month. What do you get in return? We're not sure. Maybe nothing. What are we going to do with the money? We don't know. Something. What if you don't want to give us your money? Here's another question. What if we triggered an explosive device in whatever Apple product is closest to your head? Be safe. Just give us your money. Apple. Don't make us ask twice.
I'm lining up tonight. This is a weird story. Have you seen the handsome gorilla at the zoo in Japan? There's a zoo in Japan. They have a silverback gorilla that is very popular with the ladies, human ladies. The gorilla's name is Shabani. Japanese women are said to be visiting the zoo in droves to see him because he's attractive, I guess. So this is Shabani. He's 18 years old. You can see he weighs 400 pounds. His turn-ons include papaya, rope swings, short walks around the enclosure. He poses like a model, isn't he? Right? This is Shabani eating seductively. Even his name sounds like a Greek yogurt, Shabani, right? Maybe he could replace Zayn in One Direction. He's very, they need to be careful. This is basically how Arnold Schwarzenegger became governor of California. We have to get this gorilla on The Bachelor. He wouldn't be the dumbest bachelor we've ever had, I'll tell you that. What do you think, Guillermo? I think it would be good. By the way, I want to say Guillermo had a tough day today. Halle Berry was supposed to be here tonight, but she had to cancel this morning because she wasn't feeling well. And Guillermo, you were really looking forward to her, right?
Yes, I was.
Yeah, in fact, it's hard. I have to say, it's hard to tell your security guard that Halle Berry canceled on the day of the show. So to assist others who might someday find themselves in a similar situation, I made this video today. We made a video today that I hope you can find time to share with your loved ones. Hey, buddy.
Hi, Jimmy.
Listen, I have something to tell you, and I feel like it's just best to just come right out and tell you, okay?
Sure, yeah.
Sit down.
Oh, where?
Just right here.
Right here? Okay.
So, I know you're excited about Halle Berry being on the show tonight.
Yeah, I cannot wait.
She canceled.
What?
Canceled.
She what?
She canceled.
Why? Jimmy, do your job. I'll do my job. Why did she cancel?
She was not feeling well, okay? And there's no reason to hit.
But I was so excited to see her.
I know you were, but use your words. Use your words, okay? Say what you're upset about. You don't have to hit me.
My words?
Yeah, your words.
Why things happen to bad people?
You mean why do bad things happen to good people?
Oh, yeah, why? Yes, that's... You see, I'm so upset I cannot remember my line.
Forget it. Well, you know, that's how you do it. We have to take a break. When we come back, we have a fun guessing game with pedestrians from people out on the street who are either straight or aren't. When we come back, we'll be right back. probably know the Supreme Court ruled on Friday in favor of same-sex marriage. It's been all over the news and all over Facebook. And I have to say, you know, for the past few days, every time I see two men or two women together, I feel like I should congratulate them. But I don't, because, you don't know if people are a couple or if they're friends. It's a dilemma we all face. So tonight we thought we would take that dilemma and make the lemonade. It is time to play Couple or Friends. Here we go. It's my cousin Sal will be hosting this from outside on Hollywood Boulevard.
Hey, Jimmy.
Hi, cousin Sal. How you doing?
Did you just say the lemonade?
I did say the lemonade, yes.
Out loud.
Yeah, right. Is it raining or are you
It is
sweating?
drizzling a little, so let's get through this nonsense.
Okay, all right, very good. Well, here's how this is going to work. Cousin Sal will bring a pair of people in, and I will attempt, I'm not going to ask directly, but I'm going to attempt to determine through some simple questions whether they are a couple or just friends. And, these are our first pedestrians. All right, okay. So I have to guess if you are a couple or just friends. Now, you're wearing a Springfield Dance Academy shirt.
Springfield Dance Alliance.
But I don't want to jump to conclusions because, just because, if you guys happen to be gay, doesn't mean you're a couple, or maybe one of you is gay, or one of you is straight, and one of you is, I don't know, something else. All right, so where are you from?
Springfield, Missouri.
Both of you?
Yes.
You traveled here together?
Yes. Yep.
Couple.
Fiancés.
Yes. Fiancés. Oh, that's perfect because we have a, Cousin Sal, we have a gift. We don't know what's on your registry, but I'm sure you can use that print machine. Isn't that nice?
Absolutely will. Thank you.
Thank you. Congratulations. Congratulations. Please invite us to the nuptials. All right. Hello, ladies. How are you?
Hello. Good. How are you?
I'm doing well. Where are you from?
Denmark. Denmark.
Denmark. Okay, now the foreign thing throws everything off, so it makes it all very confusing. You're here on vacation together?
Yes.
Okay. Have you ever assembled a piece of furniture together?
Yes.
You have? All right. Oh. Okay. I'm going to say couple.
You're right.
That is absolutely correct. Wow. We have a gift for you, too. What do we have, Cousin Sal?
Matching robes.
Oh, matching robes.
You can make out now if you want.
Don't listen to him. All right. Sal, there are our families around.
Sorry,
Come on
I
now.
forget. Okay.
All right. Now, look at these fellas. Now, I don't want to jump to conclusions, although... But I feel like we've had... I feel like it wouldn't be situated this way. So what are your names?
I'm T. Raymond.
Huh, okay. Have you ever FaceTimed with each other?
No, we haven't.
You haven't?
Actually.
Okay, I'm going to say friends.
Yes, you're right.
That is right, yes! Yes! You thought you would trick me with that one, did you, Cousin Sal?
I have a feeling if we check back in 20 minutes, it might be different.
Well, we have a gift for you, even though you're friends, so we have to give them something. What is that?
Trump cologne. Donald Trump cologne.
Donald Trump cologne. The fragrance. You can smell like Donald Trump. All right, let's bring another couple in there. And yes, we are finished with them as they apply their cologne. Hello, ladies.
Hello.
What are your names?
Kaylee. Kayla.
Kaylee and Kayla. All right, well, it would be too embarrassing to be dating with names like that, right? Kaylee, unless you're sisters or something like that, although I don't think you're sisters. You just look a little bit alike. Where are you from?
Connecticut.
Oh, I'm going to say friends.
Correct.
They are friends. Wow. I'm 4 for 4. Hi, everybody in the back. Yeah. Oh, look at that.
Friends DVD.
You get Friends on DVD.
Thank you.
It looks like it's season 4. Enjoy. All right, let's do one more, Cousin Sal.
Right, one more.
I am 4 for 4 right now. I've never been more impressed with myself.
Very good.
All right. And, okay. All right. What are your names?
Amber.
Yvonne.
Aber and Yvonne. Are you from Brooklyn or just wearing the jersey?
I'm just wearing the jersey. I live in New Jersey, actually.
Okay. All right, that's close enough. And where are you from?
Cincinnati, Ohio.
Oh, wow. So you live in totally different cities. So
Yeah.
this is confusing now. Well, listen, who are we kidding? I'm saying couple.
Yeah.
Yes! Thank you, ladies. We have a gift for you.
The waffle maker. Enjoy.
Yes, you might want to give them another gift because they work
yeah,
they live in two different cities, just so there's no arguments afterwards.
Right.
Yes, give them
We might
something
be
else.
out of gifts. What do we have?
Nothing? Give them the microphone.
Oh, yeah, take the mic.
Yeah, all right, there you go. Thank you, ladies. That's, we appreciate your participation. Thank you, Cousin Sal. There you go. I finally found my gift. So We're going to take a break. When we come back, we have a great trivia night. Music from Everclear. Rob Corddry is with us, and we'll be right back with the wonderful Kathy Griffin. So stick around.
Portion of Jimmy Kimmel Live are brought to you by Esurance. Insurance for the modern world and proud auto insurance sponsor of Major League Baseball.
Show Ballers. Rob Corddry is here, and then later, this is their new album is called Black is the New Black. Everclear from the AT&T stage. You can see Everclear live all this summer on the Summerland Tour. Tomorrow night, Liev Schreiber will join us. Lady fighter Ronda Rousey will be here. We'll have music from Vince Staples, and on Thursday, Andy Samberg, Seahawks quarterback Russell Wilson, and music from Butch Walker, too. So please join us then. Our first guest tonight is a very funny woman who has 2 Emmys, a Grammy, and whatever award they give out for making Anderson Cooper uncomfortable. Her 80-city Like a Boss tour marches on Friday night at the Mirage Hotel and Casino in Las Vegas. Please welcome Kathy Griffin. How are you? Thank you for coming. We called you like this afternoon.
You called me this afternoon. Halle Berry hurt her back, and I'm here to make it all better. Now, look, I don't know what Halle's doing, but I'm in the middle of an 80-city tour. 80 cities, Jimmy. Think about it.
That's
80
a lot of cities. It's like a third of them. That's
I know, so I don't want to hear you whine about how hard this show is. Well, I'm Jimmy Kimmel. I'm so sleepy. Screw you, Kimmel. 80 cities. 80 cities with a Like a Boss tour. We got Carnegie Hall. We have the Mark Tate Perform. We have the, Horseshoe Casino in Elizabeth, Indiana. I'm going to the real America. Not like you with your high and mighty California ways.
That's true. I stay right here, and America comes to us, really,
yes.
is what happens.
Hold on. I'm sorry. I forgot to ask you. How could I forget? So, how much did you love the Bette Midler concert 3 weeks ago?
I did. By the way, I know you make fun as if I would never go to that, but I absolutely wanted to go to that, but I was not in town at that time.
Really?
Yes.
You buy this? You can't fool me, my friend. Okay,
you went to it. Oh, did your boyfriend go to this with you as well?
Yes, my genuine heterosexual boyfriend went. And here is what I want to say in light of the SCOTUS decision regarding equality, etc. I will just be honest. My boyfriend's a great guy. I found it unacceptable. He could not list one single Bette Midler song before that concert.
Wow.
And I said to him, if you do not sob during Wind Beneath My Wings, no for you. So, yes, I took him to the concert. By the way, can you name 3 Bette Midler songs?
Well, there's The Rose.
Yeah.
There's Wind Beneath My Wings.
All right.
I know she sang backup on Beast of Burden.
Okay, you know what? That's
what? That's pretty good.
It's
Come
okay.
on.
It's okay.
It's
Hashtag equality. So, I take him to the Bette Midler show. I drag him to the Bette Midler show. And it's a fantastic show. And I sat among the people. I wasn't like you in the skybox, in the celebrity skybox.
What happened? Bette didn't give you good seats?
No, I wanted to be up front because she doesn't lip sync. She's like a real deal performer.
Up front is among the people?
It's among the people, even with my fame.
What people were you among?
I don't know, people that aren't famous. And so I was sitting there and, I took a few selfies with the fans, what have you. But then I heard a sound that can only be described as a gay thunder, a gay sound. It was when she walked down the aisle past me to take her seat, 3 rows ahead of me. Her name is Barbara Streisand. And Jimmy, you have never seen anything like it. It was like a gay Cirque du Soleil. Just gay men flying with their cell phones, old Jewish ladies flying to get just a look at the Streisand. Now,
so the common people you were sitting among are...
We all lost it. We all lost
Barbara
it. There's only one.
Streisand is the common person that you're...
Okay, first of all, how many times has Barbara Streisand been on this show?
None.
Exactly. So you and your little friend Oprah can suck it because... I saw Barbara. And I will say, do not underestimate, like you guys think you party. Okay, I get it. Do not underestimate the level of partying with middle-aged gay men and old Jewish ladies. Because when they saw Streisand, I mean, there was this lady who just went up to Barbara Streisand, of all people, videotaping her with an iPad, just going, Barbara, sing, do a song. And let me tell you, Barbara doesn't roll that way. All right? She did not enjoy that moment.
Who would enjoy that moment,
I
really?
mean, not Barbara Streisand, but it was exciting to see her.
It sounds like it was a lot of fun for Barbara.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right, so your friend, my mom Maggie, turned 95 on June 10th.
Oh, wow. Please tell her I said hello. 95, yeah.
Well, she doesn't care for you.
I know she doesn't like me,
No,
but...
she doesn't care for Jimmy because she feels that you should not have Brittany on because my mom feels that you know Brittany is fragile, and yet you still force her to come on this show.
Okay, she was on like 9 years ago.
Whatever.
Yeah.
Oh, you think Maggie forgets? Anyway, it was Maggie's birthday, and so for her 95th, being a wonderful daughter, I said, we'll do whatever you want. You're an American treasure. You're the best mom I could want. And she said, I want to go to dinner on the Sunset Strip, and I want to see one celebrity. We went to dinner. She's 95. 5 p.m.
Nice.
That was before the staff was even there. So we had to like help them. It was me and the bar back. And so we had to help them set up. And we were right on the sidewalk. And I had cousins from Chicago, so my mom was trying to show off all the celebrities. And the Star Bus kept coming by and going, we have comedian Kathy Griffin. And I'm waving, and my mom just goes, damn it, not one celebrity.
Oh, that's
Happy birthday, Mom.
Yeah, 5 o'clock.
5 o'clock. Right in the afternoon.
We're going to take a break. Kathy Griffin is with us. You can see her all this summer on tour. Like a boss, we'll be right back.
The Jimmy Kimmel Live Concert Series is presented by AT&T, mobilizing your world.
We are back with Kathy Griffin, who is playing Carnegie Hall, who's playing the
Mark Taper Forum, the Mirage, everywhere. But I'm going to be honest, there are places that I play that are really in the middle of nowhere. And so I have a new habit I thought you would enjoy. You know that I am on a mission to end all sports.
Yes, you're not a sports fan.
They have to go. It's just got to be Liza. No more sports. And so for fun, I now, if I'm on the road with my boyfriend, I will call into sports radio talk shows as a character and act like I know what I'm talking about. And I know nothing about sports. But I'm obsessed with these shows because I can't believe these morons that call in over and over. So I was in Cleveland, and they were in a basketball contest. And everybody was very excited about it. And then I was somewhere outside Chicago, and there was this really not highlight. The Blackhawks with hockey contest that people were like freaking out about. So my new thing is to call into like the local news, the local sports radio talk. So my character's name is Francine.
Okay.
And so my boyfriend said you have to drop the knowledge. I don't even know what that means.
You have to know what you're talking about.
Well, I don't. It's ridiculous that you end. So anyway, I call, and it's always like Mad Dog and Poopy in the morning. What's up? Hey, Mad Dog. I called in one show that was called Mad Dog and Sean. It's Mad Dog and Sean. So we got Francine on the phone. She's a diehard Cavs fan. So I called during that contest, and I said I didn't know what I was talking about, of course. And so I said, hey, what are you doing, Francine? First time caller, long time listener, and I just want to say that King James is going to take it in a sweep, and the Cavaliers are great, and Coach Kerr would give his right arm to have King James, and they're going to beat the and then I forgot the name of the other team. I go, they're going to beat the other, that team they're playing that's like in the, it's like the Bay Area. It's like they have a lot of musicals, and they hung up on me.
They did.
Yeah.
Because, I don't know if you know this, but, I was in radio for a long time. And
that's where we met. Of course I know.
When a sports radio talk show gets a woman caller, it's like there's a parade that goes on.
I get on every time.
Yeah,
every time I call. So I called in during the hockey excitement contest, and I go, hey, it's me, Francine. I'm a longtime Hawks fan, and you know what? My boyfriend is named Stanley Cup. He's coming back to Chicago. The Tampa Bay Lightning is a franchise team. That's not even a real team to me. I want to bring it back to the days of the Esposito brothers. Those were the days when a little girl named Francine was outside the Chicago Stadium. And I want that Stanley Cup. I'm not letting Justin Bieber anywhere near it this year. Am I getting better?
Yeah, not really, no.
What?
Well, you had some things wrong, but...
What are you talking
It's all right. It's all right.
I'm foremost sports expert.
Well, you're doing well. Whatever it is, you're forming a bond with your boyfriend that
I'm trying to understand the heteros.
I'm sure he appreciates, and then he goes to Bette Midler with you.
He went to Gaga. He met Lady Gaga 2 weeks ago backstage at the Hollywood Bowl.
You realize that if you succeed in your mission with your boyfriend, eventually you're going to turn him gay, and then there won't be a relationship between you anymore.
Fingers crossed.
Kathy Griffin, everybody, go see the Like a Lost Comedy Tour Friday night at the Mirage in Las Vegas. We'll be right back with Rob Corddry. You know from The Daily Show, you know him as the clown doctor on Adult Swim's Children's Hospital. And you can see him now as boss to The Rock on the new series Ballers. Watch it Sunday nights at 10 o'clock on HBO. Please welcome Rob Corddry. How's it going? And by the way, I watched Ballers, and you're very, very funny on it.
Thank you very much.
You play a very terrible person.
That's what I do.
Do you call the Rock or Dwayne?
I call him DJ.
DJ.
That's what his friends call him.
Is that right?
DJ.
Yeah.
I'll call him Dwayne sometimes. Sometimes I'll call him the.
Would you consider yourselves to be friends?
Well, I mean, I think hanging out with him would mean waking up at 4 in the morning and working out and, you know, getting ripped. And that's just not my scene.
Is it? It really isn't.
It's not. I know. By looking at me, you're like, well, yeah. But
you're not juicing?
It's
no?
not my thing. No.
You shot this series in Miami. You really, I never know if people really, but you really did shoot it in Miami, right?
Yeah.
Did you, how long were you there?
I was away from my family, so it felt like a really long time. But I think it was like 2.5, 3 months, off and on.
I feel like you're too fair for Miami. Like you would develop cancer within like a 3-week period.
I'm too fair emotionally for Miami.
I see.
Miami's great, but I just didn't fit in there. I feel like.
Yeah.
Because I'm not 25. You know?
It's very, there's a lot of, partying going on.
Florida has the reputation of being all retirees. I did not see one person over 25 years old when I was there. My apartment that I was staying in was like a dorm.
Oh, really?
It was like I was the oldest person there by at least 15 years.
Oh, that's the worst, isn't it?
It's the worst. And there was people that would come in next door, like right next to my bedroom was their party room, their 4 a.m. party room, like 4 a.m. on a Tuesday.
And what would you do? Are you the guy that like pounds on the wall and says, "Shut up in there"?
I didn't want to you know, it's early. I don't want to create that atmosphere right away. So I let it go. I would sleep on the couch or something. But then after a while, I called security once, and I looked out the peephole, and the security guy saw him come, and he was pacing outside their door like, I don't want to, like he didn't want to do it. He's like, oh. I'm like, who are these people? And he pounded on the door. I mean, knocked on the door, and they were like, they opened the door, and the people were like, hey, Ramon! They were buddies. And Ramon was like,
Ramon ratted you.
Ramon's like, there's this fair guy
Ramon
in the room next to you that likes to sleep or something.
What did you do? Did you have any fun while you were there at all?
Yeah, I drank a lot of wine in my underwear and did puzzles most of the time. Ladies. And
like puzzles that you piece together?
Jigsaw puzzles, Jimmy, yeah.
Really?
Jigsawed puzzles.
Wow, I'm surprised they weren't complaining about you. You were more of a security threat than the people partying in the room.
There's a sociopath at 3041.
Putting kitty cats together next door.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, we knew he'd kill somebody eventually. I mean, I went on a retail binge, too, because I missed my family, and I bought a record player, speakers, and I ended up, at the time I was there, buying about 200 albums, vinyl albums, while I was in Miami.
Why?
Because I could stay inside and listen to them.
Yeah.
In my underwear?
I got to show you this.
Puzzles?
I have to show you this phone I have. It has all these songs on it. It's unbelievable.
Huh.
It weighs almost nothing.
Huh.
You can carry it around in your pants.
Huh.
Did you leave the records in Miami, or did you truck those back?
No, man. I drove back. It was an excuse to drive across country, basically, because I'm not going to mail my records.
So after not seeing your family for months, you said, it's going to be another 3 days.
Yeah, exactly.
Because I have to have my records with me.
That's exactly right. Yeah, I got so much stuff.
Are you a big sports fan? Because this show takes place in the world of professional sports and football in particular. Yeah. So you know you're interested in this kind of stuff.
Yeah, I love football. I'm a big football
Every
fan.
Sunday,
Every
you got
Sunday,
the whole thing going?
I watch football, and I would love to watch. I have three girls there in my family. Basically, I'm including my wife.
Oh, that's nice.
She's a woman. So,
that's good too. Yeah.
Yeah, and
I didn't know with the puzzles.
Yeah,
I mean, I really.
She's not a child.
Yeah. No, okay.
She's not a child. She is of age. She's of age.
Perfect.
And I try and get them to watch football with me.
Oh.
Like, I try to manipulate them into watching football with me. I'm like, running backs sometimes have to take ballet lessons. And my 6-year-old was in for about 45 seconds. I was like, look at that spin and catch. And now he's running for a touchdown. She's gone. She's gone.
Do your kids watch television in general? Because my daughter will watch, my daughter's only 11 months old, but she will watch sports. She will sit there on my lap and watch it.
You know how lucky you are,
Well,
right?
in a way, yeah, but she's unlucky is what it is.
They don't watch TV not like our generation watched TV.
It's all I did when I was a kid.
Me too.
Yeah.
Like, okay, I watched a show, and I don't know if you remember this show. It was called, watched it every day, Dance Party USA.
I do know what this is, but for a different reason than you. Where were you living at this time?
I was in Weymouth, Massachusetts.
Okay.
Weymouth, Massachusetts, about 3 o'clock in the afternoon. It's one of those shows. It was like an American Bandstand type show, and I developed this huge crush on one of the dancers. Her name was Kelly. Blonde hair. She smelled like Love's Baby Soft.
How old was Kelly at this time?
She's probably about my age at the time, 16.
Okay.
And I detested her boyfriend, Chris, even though, he was probably a very handsome man, but I thought he was the ugliest guy on TV.
Yeah, right.
And then, so we always develop crushes with stars on television or something, and that's continued over the years. I developed a crush on another person, and she's still on TV now. And
well, I did know this story, so I want to bring up a photograph of Kelly, the young dancer that you had a crush on, and then
look at her. And so full of life.
And this is a true story. That person grew up to, she kept her name, Kelly.
Yeah.
And now we could see, yes, that television's beloved Kelly Ripa. Does Kelly Ripa know that you had this crush on her as a kid?
She does now, yeah. She does now.
Well, you know what? If Kelly's, I don't know what's going on with Mark, but if she's looking for a guy that sits alone in his room drinking wine and doing puzzles.
I'll dance with you, Kelly.
Ralph Corby, everybody. Watch him on Ballers, Sundays on HBO. We'll be right back with Everclear.
The Jimmy Kimmel Live Concert Series is presented by AT&T, mobilizing your world. The Jimmy Kimmel Live Concert Series is presented by AT&T, mobilizing your world.
Thanks to Kathy Griffin. Thanks to Rob Corddry. Apologies to Matt Damon. We ran out of time for him. Nightline is next, but first, this is their album, Black is the New Black. Here with the song, The Man Who Broke His Own Heart, Everclear.
I know you want to be the one to make me pay. I know you think you are the one to make me break. I was working when you met me, finding pieces every day. I know you want to be my almost nervous breakdown. I know you really want his own heart. I'm the man who broke his own heart. Yeah, I'm the man who broke his own heart. I know you wanna be. I wish I never met you. I know you wanna be the worst day of my life. I know you think you are the reason I can't sleep at night. I wish I was that simple. Been like this my whole life. I hope someday, see me as I really am. Teddy twisted man. Tried to be what you wanted me to be. Glad you played the part. Fell for the man, broke his own heart. I'm the man who broke his own heart. Yeah, I'm the man who broke his own heart. 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 I hope someday you'll come to see I'm not the scary monster that you made me out to be. I don't blame you for being angry. Truly bad, wasted time, tried to lie. Fell for the man, broke his own heart. I'm the man who broke his own heart. I'm the man who broke his own heart. Yeah, I'm the man who broke his own heart. I'm the man who broke his own heart.